Shop local is more than just a hashtag or a trend. It's essential to the local economy, and it's what makes a walkable community a great place to call home. Joining us today to talk more about this is a portion of the Hube team. We have Lisa Hube and Jessica Montague March. I know how much the two of you love the camera, so thank you for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you, Kyle.
So you both live in the West Galt area, which is certainly one of the greatest walkable communities we have here in the city of Cambridge. Lisa, why do you like to call West Galt home?
Well, for just that reason, Kyle, on a beautiful evening in the summer, to be able to walk downtown and have some supper on a patio, or just walk around and see what's going on down at the river. That's a really fun thing to do that makes us feel like we're on holiday. And that's one of the things we like to do in the summertime. A couple of the other stores we like to frequent is, one that came to mind is Thyssen's, because I got thinking about Thyssen's shoe store and remembering that my mother actually took me into Thyssen's way back when I was a kid to be buying my shoes when it was time. And so it's funny that I've taken my granddaughter in there, and I go in for my own shoes now. And my gosh, that's a long time. I looked on their website, and they've been established since 1971. And I think that's saying something. They've got a really nice shop down there if you haven't explored it before.
That's the one thing about them. They've been there for so long that,
Yes.
like you said, there's that history to it. There's the memories that come with it as well for families who take their kids there.
Another one that comes to mind is Witty and Co, a nice little place to go in and browse. If you haven't been in there before, a great place to go for a hostess gift or a birthday gift, Christmas time, anything, just a nice spot to go in and look around.
And they have great plants.
Yes, they do.
We have several plants in our kitchen from there. And right across the street from them, I know something that you wanted to mention that you're a fan of is our great market that we have.
Absolutely. Again, I remember going there as a child too, but it's a really fun place to just walk downtown in the summer, or take your car down there and pick up a few fresh things. There's always something going on there. Sometimes there's special music or busters going on. You can count on seeing somebody that you know. It's kind of a nice social thing to do in the good weather, and in the winter as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And now I asked you each for 3. Lisa, do you have one more?
Yes, I thought I'd mention Encore, and there's too many to mention. There's so many, so this is not an exclusive, exhaustive list at all. Encore is a dear little store that has all kinds of new gifts, things for children, games, books, clothing, and some lightly used things as well. And I have a funny story about it. I parked my car in front of there just before Christmas, not intending to go in the store, but something in the window caught my eye. And I thought, we'll just go in and look. And I looked, and I was asked if I needed any help. And I said, no, I didn't mean to come in. I'm just going down the street for something, thought I'd pop in. And about 20 minutes later, I came out with 3 or 4 big bags full of stocking stuffers and a gift for a baby who wasn't born yet, and grandkids' Christmas gifts. And so they have a lot of stuff going on in that store if you haven't been in there to have a look yet.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, good stuff. And as you mentioned, Lisa, there's certainly, we're only mentioning about 6 here because of time, but there's so much more to explore, so we can talk more about that as well in future interviews. Jessica, what about you? Let's start first of all with West Galt and that area, living in a walkable community. And I know everyone in West Galt knows who you are because you're out there and you're walking and you're going everywhere. So why do you love living there? And let's talk about your 3 picks for local shops.
Yeah, that is exactly why we moved here. And we live close enough that you would feel guilty driving downtown. So it's nice with kids. See, we're on the other end of that spectrum with young kids to have the library programs and summer camps. The toboggan hill is right here at Dixon Hill. So we love that. But then because you're walking all the time, that's what builds community, because we pass our neighbors. My husband jokes, we'll go to the market, which should be a 10-minute walk, and it'll take us an hour and a half in the summer, because you end up chatting with everybody. And that speaks to the community for sure, and the longevity that people live here for. There's not a lot of turnover, and I can't help but think that that's why.
Yeah, absolutely. And that makes perfect sense. So let's head into your 3 picks for local shopping.
Yeah, so we have like a route in the summer, our shops that we go to. So Art of Home's a big one, I think, for most people in Cambridge. Everybody loves that. They've been around maybe, I'm dating myself because it feels like they're new, but maybe 10 years. And of course, their highlight is Christmas time when they have little ornaments everywhere and feels like 100 trees in there. But it's a beautiful place to walk around, and you can.
And I feel like they really upped their game. I mean, I know they moved locations, but
Yeah.
I joked when we were in there the other day that we have a bit of an addiction. We are always going there.
And we say that it's like an insurance policy. So if you have, speaking of hostess gifts and presents, Mother's Day, you can't go wrong. Whatever you pick in there is going to be well received.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Yeah, that's a good one. So shout out to Art of Home. Okay, what's your
Art of Home.
second one?
I like WIGG too, which is all women makers, women designers. Of course, I love that. And it's run by the YWCA. So already it's cool to support local and women, but then when you shop there too, you are supporting local funding of programs, which is great. So you can't go wrong. And then, of course, any of the restaurants. So Monigram, you can see me and my family there probably 5 days a week for a coffee on the way to school. Our kids love their croissants. And then Healthy Rabbit, too. I can't stay away from for a quick lunch. You like that too, Kyle, don't you? Healthy
I do.
Rabbit.
Yes, I'm a fan. I'm a big fan.
I know you are. Yeah.
Yeah, down there often. Okay, that's great. So something that that the Hube team does a lot of. You have some great giveaways on your social feeds. Maybe just talk a bit about that, Jessica, because I believe you're the mastermind behind that, or at least you're doing all the posting.
I am, yeah. That started when COVID hit, and we were talking about Witty and Co. And I remember they opened just before COVID, which is already a big deal to open up a shop downtown and pursue a new career path. And then COVID hit, so that's a shock to the system. Now they've done well. They implemented, porch drop-offs and curbside pickup. But that's what triggered it, thinking, oh, these poor shops. And we know all of the owners down there. They're mostly local residents too. And so that's what started the giveaways. Just how can we help right now bring attention? So it's not necessarily the dollar amount gift card we're giving away, but driving people to those websites and bringing awareness to those shops. And that's done on our Instagram, which is at the Hube team. And then it maybe on our Facebook. I'm more of the Instagram side of it.
Okay, awesome. That's great. And you're just fun to follow on a regular basis anyway. You post lots of great stuff.
Thank you.
All right. And a big thank you to you, not just for doing this interview, but I'm about to celebrate 10 years of See Your House Now. And you were my very first client. And from 10 years ago. So thank you for your support over those 10 years. And what a treat it is to have you as friends and clients. Thank you.
Well, and you were our very first photographer. You took us right out of us using our very poor cell phone photos. So thank you very much. We've never looked back.
Oh, that's so good to hear. Well, thank you. Enjoy your day. And if anyone has any questions looking to buy or sell in the area, give Jessica and or Lisa a call. And of course, Scott, a little camera shy, but he's there somewhere. All right. Thanks so much, Jessica and Lisa. Have a great day.
Thanks,
Thank you very much, Kyle.
Thank you, Waterloo Region, for making us number one. Number one for real estate marketing. Number one for real estate photography. If you're looking to sell, work with an agent who invests in marketing your property with high-quality video trailers, photography, iGuide 360 tours, and detailed floor plans. Ask an agent to see your house now. And to catch listings as soon as they become available, subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social. See Your House Now. SeeYourHouseNow.com.